In front of a record attendance crowd, Carolina escaped Kidd Brewer in one of the wildest games that these two eyes have ever seen, beating App State by a score of 63-61, with the Mountaineers failing to convert the final 2-point conversion to send the game into a potential overtime. And if you're a UNC fan, your cardiologist will be relieved that more football wasn't needed. North Carolina left Boone with a much-needed win, and without any doubt that it has found its quarterback in Drake May, as he completed 69% of his passes with 352 passing yards, adding 5 total touchdowns. Just 2 games into his career as a starter, it truly looks like we're watching a future top pick at work. He followed and had to fill the shoes of Sam Howell, one of the best quarterbacks in program history, and he's already begun to outgrow those shoes, flashing a potential that we haven't seen here before. There are so many plays to highlight his brilliance and moxie, but the one that sticks out is the pass to DJ Jones, where he knew a free release defender was breathing down his neck, and he still found his guy for his 4th passing touchdown, all of which went to a different target. The only critique I have of him is, for the love of God, please stop leaving your feet on runs. Yet it plays into the fearlessness he displays and shows his teammates that he isn't above anything and that he's willing to sacrifice his body for that extra yard or two. Without its best offensive player in Josh Downs, it was a gutsy performance for this offense to score 63 points. You look who's out there, and it's May, Caleb Hood, George Pettaway, Amarin Hampton, J.J. Jones, Gavin Blackwell, Bryson Nesbitt, and Kobe Paysor, all playing a major role for an offense that racked up 567 yards. I wish I could give out a helmet sticker to Paysor especially, who entered today with 1 career catch for 7 yards and ended the day as Carolina's leading receiver. It's why I believe that any Phil Longo criticism is severely misguided. Replacing Sam Howell, missing Josh Downs, no problem. It's a plug-and-play system that'll keep churning out production with the elite level that UNC has recruited at. If this team plays in Charlotte in early December, it's because of an offense that continues to hum along, looking every bit the part of a top 25 unit in the country. If they don't make it, well, we probably know why too. After changes in the offseason, the defense is inexplicably worse. App State had 338 yards and 40 points in the 4th quarter alone. It's nonsensical that you need 60-plus points to win a game. The guys in that locker room on defense are hurting, feeling like they let the team down, and you have a bunch of coaches on that side of the ball that assuredly won't sleep tonight. If you want to spin it into a positive, it has to be the fact that the offense looks like one that can immediately contend for a conference title if, and it's a big if, the biggest of ifs after 2 poor performances, the defense can get it together. This is a game that last year North Carolina loses, in my opinion, without question, when the implosion begins, so that in and of itself is progress and a sign that things are improving. Despite being the underdog, this was still a game that UNC held a massive talent advantage in, and one that Mack Brown could not afford to lose to hang on to the fan base's trust. The perfect record is still intact heading home. From Kidd Brewer Stadium, I'm Taylor Vippolis, signing off for Inside Carolina.